Hi, my name is Christian. I'm from good old company. I work with leather and fish leather. I wasn't gonna start this blog or this vlog by being angry, but I have to. The reason for that is in the leather world or the leatherwork world, there are old, fat, bearded, long-haired guys with strong opinion that need to be tackled. I might want to rephrase that. But stay with me, and you young guys and girls out there, I'm getting to you too. So stay with me, subscribe for further videos and vlogs that I'm gonna have on working with leather, fish leather, reptile leather, and tips and techniques about that. I'm coming back to you. The problem or the thing that I wanted to discuss with you today, and think that we need to discuss is rudeness. Unfortunately, with things like Facebook and other chat channels, it's very easy to be rude, and there's enough of rude people in this world. We, especially those that are older and a little bit more experienced, we should be courteous, teach the young people how to behave in this world, like the ancient Vikings did in Hávamál. And if you didn't know it, I come from Iceland, from old Vikings in Iceland, and 1,000 years ago they had a code of conduct called Hávamál, how to behave amongst friends, how to behave amongst your enemies, and how to greet people. And this week I became a little bit angry because it's not the first time this happens, not the second time that it happens. It happens all the time that old guys, mainly old guys that have been working in the leather industry for a long time, they treat youngsters that have a serious and a very good question with arrogance. This is because they have been doing the same old doglish for ever. They learned how to make a doglish. They have done that doglish in the same way since they learned 50 years ago or 60 years ago or 70 years ago how to make that doglish, and they think that all the world should only make doglish in their way. This is of course wrong. World moves on, guys. And that is the trouble. This young lady had a question in one of the chat groups on Facebook, asking very simple question about edge coating. And the arrogant answer she got was, you should learn how to do the proper burnishing. Guy, did you ask what material she was using? Did you ask why she wanted to use edge coating, how it would help her, how it would not help her? Did you ask any questions, or did you just jump out there with rudeness? That's what you did. The thing is, we should actually be very happy with this maker movement that is taking on the world now. Young people wanting to go back to the roots, working with things like leather, working with alternative things like fish leather, and using alternate methods. Not everything has to be done like it was done 1,000 years ago. The world has evolved. So when young people come, to those of us that think that we have something to give back to the world out there, we have been taught by the world out there, we give back to the world out there. And when the young people come and ask a serious question, that is a good question, we should not treat them badly, but ask, why do you want to do it that way? Is it the best way that way? How can I help you improving it that way? And one of the things that is evolving is edge coating. I mean, edge coating is the thing of the day. Plus, if you are working with chrome tanned leather, you're working with reptile leather, you're working with fish leather, you don't do burnishing, not the old way. The old way on wet tanned leather, yes, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But this new style, it's magnificent. And it can help you in creating something that wasn't created before. New styles evolve from new technology. And this is what we should think about. We have all kinds of traditional methods that we want to teach on. We have all kinds of new methods, new tools, new things to think about that can help us. And when I say help us, I mean helping everyone. I want to help you learn something. I am learning from the web constantly, every single week. I am learning from reading every single week, and I'm getting advice from friends and companies all around the world every single week. And I feel obligated to give something back. And that's why I've started this new series of vlogging and video making, which will in the coming weeks and months be hopefully useful to you. You youngsters, I need to talk to you too. When you go out there asking for help, don't go like one guy did a couple of weeks back when he posted, I just bought this leather and a bunch of tools, what should I make of it, how can you help me, can you point me out in the right direction? That is the wrong thing. Before you decide on what you're gonna make, then you ask around how you're gonna make it, then you buy the tools that you need for it, then when you've tried out, you come and ask, I'm doing this, what am I doing wrong? Or am I doing this right? I want to do this, can you help me with this? Because you have studied everything that you can study about this particular thing. Let's say wallet. You want to make a wallet, you go out there, there are myriads of blog posts, videos about making a wallet. I'm gonna add to it by making several videos about making wallets. But before you ask questions, you have to know about what kind of question you need to ask, so that those arrogant guys there, they can just shut up. We don't want them out there with their arrogance. We don't want you out there with rude questions. Everybody wants to help everybody together. And if you ask the right question, which you only can ask if you know what you are thinking about and think you know what you're doing, then it's easier for me or somebody else to answer to that question, help you out, tell you, okay, you might be doing this wrong, try that. Simple as that. Courtesy, both from young and old. And what we get is a better world, filled with teaching how to do crafts and how to do leather and how to do fish leather. And that is what I'm going to teach you in the coming videos. So be sure to subscribe, stay tuned, and be friends. See you around.